Hello and welcome to my channel. Hourglass Cosmetic released some face palettes volume 1 and volume 2, which are only available in store in New York City and London. So those are customizable actually with charms. I will include here some photos. You can customize them with your letters or like moon, stars or other symbols they have. From what I understood, this retails for $130, which include the charms, also the one face palette plus two charms. The point of this video is not to show you the palettes, which I obviously don't have them, but I do have volume 2. I have all the shades in there, and for volume 1 I do have 4 of the shades. First palette, it's volume 1. I will include somewhere here the shades that we have in this palette. Now I do have 4 shades. From here I do have dim light and mood exposure. Dim light, it is powder, which is really pretty, and mood exposure, it's one of my favorite blush. It is a very subtle purple blush. It is included in Dawn palette. This was one of the customizable palette that it was released in May. They also released back in time the custom shades. You can like choose to include in this palette only bronzer, blushes, or to create your own customizable palette. Which I want to say that is for this face palette, which has charms in there, I would like, if I were to buy this palette, I would like to have it customizable, for example, and I would like to have it in a way to can change and repurchase my favorite kind of blush or powder or bronzer from them, just because once all the products are done, you remain only with the cover of the face palette and you cannot use it anymore. So I wish they were thinking to make this customizable, not for the charms but for the shades inside, and then yes, it will make more sense to pay $130 for a face palette that then I can buy only my favorite products from Hourglass in terms of face powders and place in there, and then I will have it the cover taking with me, and it is my personalized kind of custom face palette. But yeah, it is just my opinion. Now if you are from London or from New York and you went to the store or you bought the palette, tell me how it looks in real life, the charms and everything, because I'm very curious. But yeah, the first 2 shades from the volume 1, which I do have it, is dim light and mood exposure. These are the 2. Now dim light, it is a finishing powder. These are not a setting powder, so I do like them to use after I complete my makeup and then blend with this kind of powder everything. Now you can see that I applied a little bit under the eye and everything, nothing changed, so you can use it. I am then a little bit now, but I want you to show you how it looks. Now I will apply each of the shades from each palette individually on my cheek, just for you to know and show how exactly how it looks, because sometimes it is confusing when I'm placing too many products. You don't see which color it's which. So the next I'm going to apply mood exposure. This is actually a shade that it is existent in different palettes, so it doesn't have to be this one. I think this one you can buy it actually individually from Hourglass Cosmetics and also from other retailers. But this is how it looks, and now that I'm more tan, I do actually have to build this color up, but it is more like a subtle flash of purple color. It is really pretty for everyday kind of makeup, autumn, winter, or everyday kind of makeup look for everyday use, even if you need to go to office. It is very subtle. I did build it up a little bit just for you to see the entire face, how it looks with mood exposure. So this is how it looks, mood exposure on my face, if you were to apply it only by itself. Now I'm going to remove it and then apply the next blush. Next blush, it is from the Dragon palette. I do have it here. It is called Peach Fuzz, and it is this one from here. It is a beautiful peach. I will take another brush, another brush from Hourglass. This is clean, and I will apply this on both of the cheeks just for you to see. And okay, this is really stunning. I do build it up also, but this has a little bit of glow. I wouldn't say it has shimmer, but it has some kind of luminosity from within. It does look really pretty, and you can see that even now that I'm 10, this is actually showing on me. Okay, so this is Peach Fusion. Really stunning how it looks. The second blush that I have it from the volume 1. This again, it is a very everyday kind of blush in my opinion. It has a beautiful luminosity. I did build it up, so it does show on my tan skin. And for reference, I'm using now the Tom Ford. I think this is discontinued, but this is the best foundation stick from Tom Ford. This is in shade 2.7 Vellum, and it is my summer shade. So this is how it looks for reference, just to know if it helps how much I am 10 now. And I did wanted to make this video because I think these Hourglass palettes are not more stock. I mean, they are usually very high talked in the holiday time when everyone is like buying and then reviewing them, but then after no one is talking about the shades and everything. So I'm planning to do actually a series applying the blushes by itself, just for you to see how it looks, especially now that I'm 10, until my this will disappear. So yeah, so this is Peach Fusion. You can find it in if you have the Dragon palette, you have it in there. Next we have another blush which is called Vibrant Coral. You can find it in Evil Eye if you have it. It is number 5 blush in there, and it is this shade from here. It is really stunning. Let's build this color up. So definitely this is a very summery shade in my opinion. It has more pink, if I would say, than coral, at least how it looks on me. But yeah, it's a coral pink in a way. It does have some luminosity, but it doesn't have a shimmer in it. And this is the last shade that I have from volume 1, Vibrant Coral. The other 2 shades, I think these are from the previous holiday palettes, Luminous Bronze Light and Incandescent Strobe Light. I don't have them. If you have them, yeah, I hope I will complete them in this holiday collection that I don't know, maybe it will launch in September or early October. And I will remove this and moving to volume 2. Volume 2, as I told you, it is intended for deeper skin tones. Now, if you have the Snake palette, you have 3 shades already from the volume 2. So you have the shades in here are actually number 1, 3, and 6. And these are called Radiant Light Power, then Infinite Strobe Light, and then we have a bronzer in Solar Bronze. Now again, this also, it was intended for a deeper skin tone. I will apply the bronzer first, and I will see if the powder that we have in here now, it's actually suiting for me. I usually use the bronzer from here as a blush, and I will apply it with a fluffy brush from here. Okay, this is how it looks. Usually the deeper palettes, I use them, the powders, I use them as a highlighter, the bronzer I use it as a blush. So I do find them different kind of purposes. This is how it looks on me. This bronzer for me is the perfect blush. It's more like a terracotta blush in my opinion on my skin tone, but this is intended to be a bronzer. So if you are deeper in skin tone than me, you have deeper skin tone, I don't know how much or what level of deepness this will show up, to be honest. But as I am now 10, I can use it definitely as better as a blush, and it is just a pretty kind of sun kiss color of blush slash bronzer, you name it. I will take the face powder, the Radiant Light powder from here. I will take it with a clean brush, and I'll actually, okay, this has shimmer, so I apply it on top of the bronzer, and you can see that it has shimmer. If I were to take it just with a fluffy brush and apply it, let's say on my forehead, I think this will give like a beautiful luminosity, but this have shimmer. As I'm seeing here, it has some kind of golden shimmer applied with this kind of brush, which was I should not have done it, but if applied with more like a fluffy, it's more invisible in a way. I don't notice that golden shimmer applied with a fluffy brush, so it was my mistake here. But this is how the bronzer look, and on forehead it's giving just some kind of luminosity, but I wouldn't say that I have particle of gold shimmer on the face. And then we have an highlighter which is called Infinite Strobe Light on my eyes, and I think this is very pretty even if you don't have, like, for summer when you are more tan. These three shades are actually really stunning. It can be your to go face palette, let's say, all done face palette. This is pretty, really pretty. This is how it looked. I would not put it on top of that bronzer. So yeah, volume 2, 3 shades we have in Snake palette. I'm going to remove the bronzer from the face. I will leave everything else in place, and then we are playing with the blushes. We have 3 blushes in here which are very bright, vibrant and very powerful in color, let's say. When Pat McGrath had sales, I did purchase these brushes from her. This is the brushes which are really nice for any blush. I do like how it looks, so now I'm going to use it because I never had enough face brushes, especially for the blush, if I'm going to swatch them and I need a clean one, and I don't like to clean them with some kind of cleanser and then apply it. Somehow it alterated the color of the makeup, or it is just my opinion at least. But yeah, this is just something that I wanted to mention. And now back to the volume 2. We have a blush. You can find it, so the first blush you can find it in the Tiger. I think this was 2 or 3 years ago, but this is it is this blush from here. It is really stunning, a very pretty orangey blush, and it is called Varnish Glow, and I'm very happy they actually included this blush in here. Now this is vibrant. I did pick up and tap it a little bit on my hand, let's say, but this is really pretty for summertime. You can see how vibrant this is, and I tap the excess. I tap the excess on my hand. You can see it here, the color that I have. So yeah, I think this one, even on deeper skin tone, it will show up. Of course, if you like this kind of orangey blushes. Now, when this palette was launched, I bought it especially for this shade. I knew this palette overall, it was not intended for me, but I loved and love so much orange blushes that I needed to have. And since then, I don't think this blush was included in another release, because I did bought kind of everything since then. And yeah, but this is how it looks. I did boil it up a little too much, just for the camera and for you to see how vibrant this color is, and that you can build it even more than this. But yeah, this is a beautiful orangey, it has some particle of golden in it. It is really stunning. So this is Burnish Glow from the Tiger palette. From Sunset palette, which was a curated palette released in May, we have Lucid Glow. Now this is a beautiful blush. This I had it before. It was, I think, released in another holiday palette back in 2019, some Ghost palette. It was also the 4-pan format, and it has 3 more blushes that I really hope they will bring it back. But yeah, this is Lucid Glow again with a clean brush, and we are applying this on the face. Really pretty. This one, this was available also for customizable palette that you can like place only blushes or bronzer in your face palette, which are not available anymore. This is how it looks. It's more like a peach vibes, this one. It is really pretty. I did build it up. It looks now I'm 10, so it looks more like a flash of color. It is really stunning. In real life it looks really pretty. It looks fresh, a little bit corally. It is a perfect summery blush. It's not in your face, so it is really stunning, this one. Now on deeper skin tone, I don't know how much this will actually be visible, but yeah, it is one of my favorite shades. I was using that palette that I had, that I told you, the Ghost one, this shade, and I'm very happy they actually brought it back, and I hope they will bring it in another holiday palette, let's say. But yeah, this is the second blush, Lucid Glow, and I have it in the Sunset palette. And the last shade, the last blush in volume 2, it is Red O. You can find it in the Lotus holiday palette if you have it. It is this one. It is a vibrant red color. Now again, this is not intended for me. I will apply it again with a clean brush from Petmograph, and yeah, I do think that this on me when I'm 10, I can actually wear them. You can see it building this up. It is really pretty. This, in my opinion, it is really nice for autumn time. Pretty. So yeah, volume 2, this is the last shade, Red O, or first I was thinking that it's Red 0, but I saw someone actually on social media saying that this is Red O, but I think it's Red 0 because they are spelling the O different kind of, so I think it is Red 0. Tell me in the comments what is the correct name if you know it. It is Red 0 or Red O. But regarding of the name, this is really pretty, very autumny. I did build it up more. I'm just yeah, it's more that I needed. But sometimes for the camera I do have to build this color up just for you to see exactly how they look on me. I will include also outside in direct full sun swatches of this palette to see how it looks on my 10 hand now. So I hope this helped, because I really wanted to have each of the blush and bronzer applied on my face now. I don't know how much this face palette will be available, how much time it will be available in this store. I don't know if they will be available online at some point, or it is just exclusive for the stores. I think they had another collaboration with Barney, which first I think they were available in stores and then they were available online. But it was very kind of, I don't know, if you were searching for Hourglass website you could see them, but they didn't advertise them as being there. From time to time I'm searching at Hourglass website just to see if they have some new face palettes in their place. But yeah, if they will have these palettes online with the possibility to buy also the charms, I will announce you here in my YouTube channel. So turn on the notification, subscribe if you are not subscribed already, And yeah, I hope this video helps. Tell me if you have any preference of what shades from Hourglass I should do next, swatches on my face. Anyway, I will do them. It's just if you have a preference, just to see how the colors look, if you've been wanting some shades for a while and you want to see how they look now, which I am more tan, I'll be glad to do that. So this my video ends now. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.